Be sure about the microphones.
Haribol.
Haribol. Yes. Okay. Bhaja Bhakata Vatsala Shri Guru Hari. Shri Guru Hari Sahi Goshta Bihari. Nanda Yasomati Chita Hari. Bela Olo Dhamodara Aisa Ekano. Bhoga Mandire Vosikara Habojana. Nandarani Deshi Baisi Giri Baradari. Baladeva Saha Sakha Baise Sari Sari. Shukta Shakari Baji Nalita Kushmanda. Dali Dana Duga Tumbi Dadi Mochakanda. Mugda Bora Masha Bora Rotika Kritana. Shushkuli Pishtaka Kirpuli Payasana. Karpura Amrita Kele Rambakira Sar. Amrita Rasala Amla Dwada Shaprakar. Luchi Chini Sarpuri Ladu Rasabali. Bhojana Korena Krishna Hoye Kutuhali. Radhikara Paka Ana Vivida Vyanjana. Parama Anande Krishna Korena Bhojana. Chale Bale Ladu Kai Shrimadu Mangal. Bhagalapa Jaya Aradriya Hari Bolo. Radhikari Gane Hari Nayanera Kone. Tripta Hoye Kaya Krishna Yashoda Bhavane. Bhojanante Piye Krishna Subhasita Bari. Sabe Mukta Prakaloi Hoye Sari Sari. Hasta Mukha Prakaleya Jata Sakka Gane. Anande Vishwama Kore Bhala Devasane. Jambula rasala ane tambula masala.
Tambula rasala ane tambula masala.
Tahake Krishna Chandra Sukhe Nidra Gela.
Tahake Krishna Chandra Sukhe Nidra Gela.
Vishalaka Shiki Pucha Chamaradulaya.
Vishalaka Shiki Pucha Chamaradulaya.
Apurva Shayaya Krishna Sukhe Nidra Jaya.
Apurva Shayaya Krishna Sukhe Nidra Jaya.
Yashomati Agyapeye Danishta Anito.
Yashamati Ajnapaye Danishta Anito.
Shri Krishna Prasada Radha Bhunjay Hoye Prito.
Shri Krishna Prasada Ratha Bhujano Irita.
Lalitade Sakikana Avashesha Paya.
Lalitade Sakagana Avashesha Paya.
Mane Mane Sukhe Radha Krishna Guna Gaya.
Mane Mane Sukha Radha Krishna Guna Gaya.
Hari Lila Ek Matra Jahara Pramoda.
Hari Lila Ek Matra Jahara Pramoda.
Bhoga Arati Gaye Thakur Bhakti Vinoda.
Bhogarati Gaya Thakur Bhakti Noda.
He's slow. All right. Why so slow changing? It's 15. It's not the beginning. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Okay. Just worship Sri Gaurahari, who is always affectionate toward his devotees. He is the supreme Godhead, Krishna, who sported in the cowherd pastures of Vraja and stole the hearts of Nanda and Yashoda. Mother Yashoda calls to Krishna, "My dear Damodar, it is very late. Please come right now. Sit down in the dining hall and take your lunch." On the direction of Nanda Maharaj, Krishna, the holder of Govardhan Hill, sits down, and then all the cowherd boys, along with Krishna's elder brother, Sri Baladev, sit down in rows to take their lunch. They are then served a feast of shukta and various kinds of green leafy vegetables, with nice fried things and salad made of the green leaves of the jute plant. They are also served pumpkin, baskets of fruit, small square cakes made of lentils and cooked down milk, then thick yogurt, squash cooked in milk, and vegetable preparations made from the flower of the banana tree. Then they received fried squares of mung dal patties and urd dal patties, chapatis, and rice with ghee. Next, sweets made with milk, sugar, and sesame, rice flour cakes, thick cooked down milk, cakes floating in milk, and sweet rice. There are puris made with white flour and sugar, puris filled with cream, ladus, and dal patties boiled in sugared rice. Krishna eagerly eats all the food. In great ecstasy and joy, Krishna eats the rice, curried vegetables, sweets, and pastries cooked by Srimati Radharani. Krishna's funny Brahmana friend, Madhu Mangal, who is very fond of ladus, gets them by hook or by crook. Eating the ladus, he shouts, "Haribol, Haribol," and makes a funny sound by slapping his sides under his armpits with his hands. Beholding Radharani and her gopi friends out of the corners of his eyes, Krishna eats at the house of Mother Yashoda with great satisfaction. After lunch, Krishna drinks rose-scented water. Then all the boys standing in lines wash their mouths. After all the cowherd boys wash their hands and mouths in great bliss, they take rest with Lord Balaram. The two cowherd boys, Jambula and Rasala, then bring Krishna pan made with betel nuts, fancy spices, and katachu. After eating that pan, Sri Krishna Chandra then happily goes to sleep. When Krishna happily takes his rest on an excellent bedstead, his servant Vishalaksha cools him with a fan of peacock feathers. At Mother Yashoda's request, the gopi Danishta brings remnants of food left on Krishna's plate to Srimati Radharani, who eats them with great delight. Lalita Devi and the other gopis then receive the remnants, and within their hearts they sing the glories of Radha and Krishna with great joy. Thakur Bhaktivinoda, whose one and only joy is the pastimes of Lord Hari, sings this Bhoga Arati song. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Yes. Even in the spiritual world, everyone, the gopis especially, like to eat the remnants of Krishna's food. It means he's eating, but he leaves something on his plate, or leaf plate, or whatever they were using at the time. He leaves a little something, and those who are really his devotees are very anxious to get that and have some. Mahaprashadam. So, so today we'll read from the Srila Prabhupada Nectar book. Number 30. When Srila Prabhupada's edition of Chaitanya Charitamrita, Madhya Lila Volume 1, was first published, the devotees were surprised and pleased to read about the humorous joking between Lord Nityananda and Advaita Acharya during taking a prasadam at Advaita Acharya's house. One morning during a car ride with Srila Prabhupada, one of the devotees expressed his appreciation of the new volume. There is such a nice humor in the Chaitanya Charitamrita, Srila Prabhupada. Yes, said Srila Prabhupada. Spiritual life is humor also. Then he began to tell his story. Krishna said to one old lady, "You are so ugly, you should marry a monkey." Understand? He said, the story is this: somebody, Krishna says, Krishna is telling one old lady, "You are so ugly that you should marry a monkey." No, said the old lady, I have given up all material desires. I will marry you, Krishna. Yes, yes, yes. All the gopis and the boys clapped and laughed. When Prabhupada said this, his eyes lit up and he became animated, laughing at the humorous pastimes of Krishna. So Krishna was defeated, said Prabhupada, by that laughing of the gopis. 31. Srila Prabhupada tells another story. In a lecture, Prabhupada remarked that the foolish people often criticize devotees as do-nothings and weaklings. But such people do not understand the intelligence of a devotee. Therefore, a devotee does not have to heed such people. To illustrate this point, Srila Prabhupada told a story. Some laborers were criticizing the minister of the king, claiming that he only sat around and did no work. The king reminded them that it took intelligence to become a minister. He said he would give everyone a test, including the minister. Whoever could pass the test could become the next minister, the king said. Take this big elephant, weigh him, and let me know the exact weight. Are you understanding? Are you understanding?
So.
Oh, okay. I just got to go slower. You understand elephant? Elephant. Elephant. So you know what an elephant is. You understand? You understand elephant? How do you describe an elephant?
Big. Живот. Да. Самое большое живот. Слон.
Okay, big animal. Okay, so the king is trying to show his people are complaining that the king's advisor, minister, that he's not doing anything. So the king is going to give a test to the minister and everyone, and he's saying, okay, take this elephant, big huge elephant, and you go and you weigh this elephant. You tell me and come back and tell me exactly how much he weighs. Okay? Understand? No. Okay? So the story goes on. The ordinary men were baffled. Where was there a scale for weighing an elephant? They could not do anything. They came back to the king with no information. Then the king turned to the minister and asked, will you kindly weigh this elephant? In 6 minutes, he came back and reported, it is 20 mounds, 1,930 pounds. The other men were standing open-mouthed in surprise. "How is that?" they asked. Within 6 minutes, he came back and gave the exact weight. The king asked, "How did you weigh him? Did you get some very big scale?" "No, sir," replied the minister. "It is not possible to weigh the elephant on a scale. It is very difficult." "Then how did you weigh it?" I took it on a boat. Then I got him on the boat. Then I saw the watermark and I marked it. Then, after getting the elephant off the boat, I added weight to the boat, and then it came to the same watermark. Then I understood. So the king addressed the laborers and questioned them. "Now you see the difference?" They agreed, yes. After telling this story, Prabhupada quoted from the scripture, "Buddhir yasha balim tasha nirbhudes tu kuto balam." One who has got intelligence, he has strength, and one who has no intelligence, a rascal, has no strength. Prabhupada concluded, scientists, atheists, and different critics of devotees are like the rascal fools. We don't take advice from them. We take advice from Krishna or his representative. Yeah, understand the story? They put the elephant on a boat, and the elephant is heavy, so the boat went down in water. And then he took the elephant off the boat and he put weights inside the boat until it went down to the same level. So the intelligent minister, he came back after a few minutes and said, "Here is how much the elephant weighs." The And so the people who were criticizing that he's doing nothing, they had to admit that he was more intelligent because he was able to weigh the elephant. They could not weigh the elephant. They're thinking, where am I going to get a huge scale big enough for the elephant to get on to weigh this? So of course there's no such elephant scale. But the minister, he was smart, he was intelligent, so he found the way to weigh the elephant, and he came back with the information for the king. Maybe you should speak into the microphone because maybe somebody will be hearing who can. So that understand the story now? Mm-hmm. Okay. So next story. Okay, this section called personal. It was Srila Prabhupada's evening massage. You understand massage? Massage, yes. Evening massage was not as thorough as his pre-noon one. Just massage his legs, squeeze them up and down from the knee down to the feet, and then the feet and toes also. He taught the technique. He said it gave him relief. At these times, he was prone to sweet reflections. Was he sleeping? Sometime was he sleeping? Sometimes, or he would speak something. The servant might have to stay up a considerable while. Usually, it was in a darkened room. In Australia, at the end of the day, after he and the devotees had marched a great distance in the Rath Yatra parade, Prabhupada complimented his servant on his dancing so nicely in the parade. It was also during the night massage that he told another servant the story of how he got a special pair of shoes as a child from England, a gift from his father. Also, he would bring up the philosophy and the inability of mudhas to take to it. Understand? No. During 2 times a day, Srila Prabhupada's servant would give Srila Prabhupada massage. So in the evening, sometimes they're giving massage, and then Srila Prabhupada, while getting massage, he would he would preach. He would tell some story, or he would say something to encourage some devotee in their service, like that. That's what this is saying.
Один день, 2 раза у него было массажист. Прабхупада любила массаж. И чья массаж, когда пила, он говорила истории. Девоты и другой святые.
To us, Prabhupada was a mystical ocean. His utterances were not coming by our dictation. Yet we were also as close as possible, right by his side, touching his body, connecting by speech, so he was tangibly with us. And yet he was like a mystical ocean, and his purity created an aloofness for those who were still impure. One didn't even dare to think, what is Prabhupada thinking? In the dark room, during the evening massage, the servant used to want to take rest. Now he may consider what a fool he was. Jai Shri Gaura Shri Radha Vrajabihari Jagannath Balaram Lady Subhadra Shrigadai Prahlad Maharaj Ki Jai. If he had had a chance, would he be the same fool? No one likes to be the servant. We want to be the master, but Prabhupada kept us in check. He made us devotees. He made us devotees. He made us devotees. Yeah. So, yeah, it's the saying that Srila Prabhupada, our material tendency is to want to be master, want to be in charge, want to be in control. But Srila Prabhupada, if you were with Srila Prabhupada, he always made those with him understand, no, you're not in charge, you are your servant. You're a servant. Understand?
Может, через транслейтер он будет переводить, и мы будем понимать, так будет проще. Я могу сейчас принести, если он будет предложениями, ты можешь ему сказать, чтобы он короткими предложениями говорил, а мы будем через транслейтер переводить, и так будет проще. А я пойду за ним схожу.
Maybe you could translate.
Oh, yeah, okay. Okay. Well, okay, let's continue on. 33. One morning in Berkeley, Srila Prabhupada was walking on the university campus. He was walking at the school, college. Sannyasi disciples and others were there, and also Krishnadas Adhikari. Krishnadas had left the movement and grown long hair, but he had recently shown a revival of interest and was now walking with Prabhupada. His questions were full of various doubts. At the very end of the walk, however, the topic of feeling separation from the spiritual master came up. Krishnadas asked, "You must always be feeling separation from your spiritual master." He was hoping to prompt Srila Prabhupada to talk about the feelings of separation from Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. Srila Prabhupada was silent. Krishnadas asked the question again. "I suppose you must always be feeling separation from your spiritual master." Prabhupada then answered, that you do not require. In other words, that's none of your business to ask. Then he got in his car and left. Understand? No. I'm not even sure if the translator would translation. You want to use that to translate what I'm saying? How? So
Есть самый транслейтер? Есть?
okay, so we'll do one sentence at a time. This is next section here. When Srila Prabhupada visited Hawaii, he had to deal with controversial persons who claimed to be his followers and yet denounced the International Society for Krishna Consciousness.
Ему приходилось иметь дело с противоречивыми личностями, которые утверждали, что являются его последователями. И все же он осудил Международное общество христиан. Yeah.
Okay, another. Prabhupada wanted to encourage everyone to go on chanting Hare Krishna, yet at the same time, he wanted to clearly establish that his sincere follower works within ISKCON.
Проблема хотела побудить всех пойти на учение с Хари Кришной. И в то же время он хотел ясно видеть, что его искренний последователь работает в его время. Yeah, good.
Okay, good. The questions and answers after his lectures in Hawaii often dealt with these matters.
Вопросы и ответы после его лекции на Гавайях прекрасно касались этих матчей. Ты понимаешь?
Да. Мачи.
Матч. Криво такое. Типа этих.
Is it working?
Yes.
Okay. Let's try another sentence. What is ISKCON? Asked a long-haired beach boy wearing a japa bead bag.
Что это спрашивает? Искон. Длинноволосый пляжный парень с сумкой. Работа со мной.
Теплая сумка.
ISKCON, Srila Prabhupada replied, it is a simple thing. You do not know?
Пришло время, когда вы, вероятно, ответите, что это простая вещь, вы не знаете.
Then he described what each letter in the acronym ISKCON stood for. We have a worldwide society, so we say international.
У нас Всемирное общество, поэтому мы говорим интернационал.
Okay. Well, are you ISKCON? The boy asked.
Ну, как ты парень?
Искон спросит.
This was a loaded question.
Это был сложный вопрос.
The devotees had been preaching that Srila Prabhupada was ISKCON because one cannot refuse service to ISKCON and yet claim to serve Srila Prabhupada.
Проповедовали как маленькие, пытаясь пистолетом, потому что нельзя отказаться от служения своего, при этом утверждать, что нужно искать квалифицированных. Это некорректно делать.
And yet claim to serve Srila Prabhupada. You cannot serve ISKCON without serving Srila Prabhupada. Okay. So saying you cannot claim that you're serving ISKCON and not serve Srila Prabhupada. But the anti-ISKCON party had argued that since Srila Prabhupada and ISKCON were different, but the anti-ISKCON party had argued that Srila Prabhupada and ISKCON were different. Prabhupada was pure and transcendental. ISKCON was corrupt, a mere organization. Srila Prabhupada started to laugh. I am not ISKCON, he said. I am a member of ISKCON. Then he looked at his disciple, who was the GBC secretary for Hawaii. Prabhupada pointed at him and said, and he is a member of ISKCON. Then he pointed to the ISKCON Hawaii temple president. Okay? And And he is a member of ISKCON. We are all members of ISKCON, the International Society for Krishna Consciousness. Almost everyone present cried out, Jai. Then Srila Prabhupada looked back, smiling. There was no further challenge to his perfect, humble reply. Any questions? Okay, there are only a few minutes left. You can use your machine to ask questions. No? No? Okay, it means you agree with everything. Okay, so I guess we will finish today. Now, tomorrow is Saturday, so Srimad Bhagavatam class tomorrow. And then coming Monday, maybe we do something special because Monday is Janmashtami. So we'll see what we can do. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.